the channel for games, guides, and glitches. If you're a developer or publisher, feel free to contact me at the email, and to my regular viewers, please remember to subscribe, it really helps me out. Sunfall here with a guide for Egglien. So once we hit start, we want to go to the options. There's a few options you can pick, from turning the shaking off, the music off, which I already have, the smoke puff, and you can squash the FX. So we want to hit the story, and you can hit P to skip if you want, but if you want to read the story, then hit A, and we'll go to the first level. So this is the tutorial level. Basically, you hit A, and it'll reproduce eggs underneath you, and that's how you kill enemies. So as, for example, this one's firing, you've got to jump away, so that way his bullet doesn't hit you. One hit will kill you, and if you touch them, it will kill you. So for the first couple of levels, every time we complete the level, as you can see here, we'll get the first achievement, and then a second achievement will pop. You want to make your way through the level slowly. No need to rush. As you can see, when I'm firing eggs, you've got a egg bar, I'm going to refer to it as. And when that gets low enough, you will be forced to land, so you need to time your landings so that you can refresh it yourself. Most of the time it's not good to let it run out. We have to beat the first world and the second world. There is a first world boss, I'll talk about that later, but he has to be beaten in a minute, and it's not that difficult. I do have a pretty good strategy for him. So with the third level, this is called bricks, and this is the objects that we've shot before. As you can see, the enemies can fire through them. With this bad guy, just be careful, because if you get too close to him, you can touch him, like I am right now. If I moved any closer, I've touched him and died. So this spot here, the bricks, I like to break the third row one here. And then when we fall down, there's this one here. If you go off screen, your eggs don't seem to hit the object. This will come into use later when there's an enemy that by firing we will end up off screen. The first world basically teaches you the basics, so it's very handy. So this is going to introduce TNT. So with this bad guy on our right, we can jump up to the TNT, and you could shoot the first one and then the second one. But I prefer to kill them, because when you kill the first TNT, as you can see, you've got to kill the second one and then kill them. But the choice is yours. I figured I'd mention it. So this TNT will show you that enemies can be killed with TNT. Very handy object, TNT. This level here, kaboom. Two enemies die immediately, and we just have to come over here and shoot the TNT to expose the third enemy, and then we just have to carefully kill the third enemy. So this is going to introduce guard clouds. Guard clouds are interesting. As soon as they see you, they attack by floating towards you. So sometimes you can get into a position where you can't shoot them because you have no room. So what you'll have to do is drag them into a spot where you can. Like for example, the last one, we're going to do that to show you. He's in an area right now where I couldn't shoot him, but if I get him to see me and follow me, I can then shoot him like so. So now we've beaten 6 levels, so we're just over halfway with the first world. So this one has an enemy that's roaming back and forth, the crab and then the cloud ghost. You can kill the crab before activating the cloud ghost, and then I recommend once you kill the crab getting this roamer. Then we want to aim for the cloud ghost. If you end up in a spot like I have where there's no room, fall down, activate him, and let him follow you to the right, then you quickly go to the left and above him to kill him. You should be able to kill him where the spider is, but if you unfortunately don't, and then just use the TNT to finish off the spider. As you can see, you can jump over it, there's no need to fall down and avoid its attacks, but you can go either way. As long as you destroy that TNT, that's how you kill that last spider. So with this next level, we have to destroy some TNT, which will kill 2 cloud monsters and get us an achievement. So that gets us the double combo for killing 2 enemies at once, and we have a 3rd cloud. So you want to come into this open area once he's followed us, and then kill him like so. And then you want to carefully climb up here. Avoid the attack from the spider so that you're up on this spot, and then use the edge to kill the spider, and then do the same thing with the roamer. And that's how you can complete TNT wall. I find it funny it said POG. Now we're up to the boss. So this is the Mega Cloud. So you want to basically go to the side, bring him over, and then go above him like so. When he does this lightning attack, you want to sit underneath the wall like so. His lightning will not hit you from here. You got to position yourself just right though, then drag him over again, and repeat. You usually have to avoid 2 attacks. Keep an eye on the lightning that's left over. But as you can see, nice and simple. And before we start World 2, I'll just show you that the achievement popped as well for beating him in a minute. Mega Cloud Master, beating him in less than a minute. So there's 2 achievements you can get for beating him. So anyway, we want to continue on, and we're on World 2 now. World 2 gets a little bit tricky because we have these enemies, these eyeballs, and they bounce off objects. So you want to wait here till this one's close enough to you. And if you're lucky enough, you can take him out. And this one here, you can destroy him by jumping up like so. I destroyed the path to show you how much damage you can do in a quick time. You just got to time it well so that when he's walking past you don't land or touch him. We'll be getting up to another boss. We have one last boss fight, and then once we get that, that'll be our last achievement. So for this one, you want to be careful because you've got 3 eyeballs. So balance yourself so that you don't get hit by one of the extras. As you can see, when they sometimes roam like that, they're impossible to hit. So you're going to try and time your hits. That level, I definitely would recommend that you take your time because they're going to be bouncing around everywhere, so you need to time your shots. So this is where they introduce enemy gates. Enemy gates basically require you to kill the 2 enemies in one area before you can move on to the next. As you can see, we got a roaming eyeball, and it can bounce off into this area here. And in this area, as you can see, there is no room, so you're better off waiting for it to come back. Once you get your shot, as you can see, it will. And lucky for me, the second eyeball was in a position I could just kill it outright. And then all we need to do is kill the roamer. The best spot for the roamer, in my opinion, is the middle there, not the sides, because the middle, he has to go through and then come back, whereas the sides, he comes one way and that's it, so you're going to get one hit. So for this one, we have to kill the eyeballs again, but each time we kill the first time we kill the eyeball, we'll get 2 eyeballs, because both the barriers come down. So you just want to time your shots. Okay, this one's a chirp. That'll get you releasing evil for completing level 2-4. So for this one we have to shoot the TNT, and if you can time it, so what I like to do is shoot 2, then 2, and 2 more, and then fire at it completely. By the time you do that, they should show up, but if you miss, there is a second TNT to my right there that you can use. For this one, I like to time it so that it's on top of it like so, and for this one, you can just fire at it. It doesn't need timing. That'll get you return of TNT. A nice, simple level. And a fun one too, because we got to use all that TNT. So this is one of the trickier levels, the triple bullet trouble. These guys fire 3 bullets to their left and right and above them, so landing beside them can be hazardous. And this is the guy I was talking about from Mod 1. If you go off screen, your bullets won't hit him, so it's sort of a balance. If you fire some shots and then fall down, those will hit him, so you can do it that way, which is what I'm doing. And that gets us triple bullet trouble. So we're getting very close to finishing the Mod 2 again. So this one you want to jump straight away. Try and take these 2 out, which will expose the barrier. This is also where I got Enemy Expert for killing 50 total enemies. You might get it earlier or later depending on how many retries you have to do for levels. So with this one, if you time it just right, you can get the eyeball. And that'll get you the More Gates achievement. So for this one, there's 2 rooms. Basically, we have to kill this guy here carefully so that he doesn't kill us, which will unlock the room on the left. And you want to sort of get the eyeball to come, or wait for the eyeball to come. Mine was bouncing around and staying in that room, because you don't want to have to deal with the eyeball and the 3-shooter in one. So here I'm trying to shoot the eyeball, but it's not in vicinity. When it finally gets in vicinity, I'm able to take it out, and then I can finish off the 3-shooter. Again, it's another one you just want to take your time. And then we got our boss fight. Now this boss can be tricky. I like to come to the right here, and we're not going to stay on the right. We're actually going to head to the left when we get our chance. So right here is where we want to be. It's the best spot for shots, and I find that he doesn't hit you, but you need to go to the right first. For some reason, if you don't go to the right first like I did, and then move to the left, the shots will hit you. It's like it unbalances him when you head to the right, but it puts him in a perfect position to get shot. And as you can see, that finishes him off. And that also gets us our last achievement, Dungeon Monster Clear. Face the Dungeon Monster at the end of World 2 and defeat him. That gives you your 2000 G. Congratulations and thank you for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. Thank you Penguin Pop for the code.